Core keeper. I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was just fishing. I think that's what I was doing. I was just fishing. Nothing that big of a deal. Just fishing and, like, waiting for things to happen. Just letting stuff be, you know? Well, I wasn't building anything major. I was tempted to, but I didn't actually get around to building. I was thinking about what I'm going to work on today, which is my house, my bedroom. But I didn't do anything. Didn't have to. Stuff happened anyway. Come on. Try it again. There we go. I built a wall around the mob farm. I built a wall and a little room around the mob farm over here. Not that you can tell. Because they destroyed it. Egregiously. Dude, we have a problem with this mob farm. We have an actual, legit problem with this mob farm. Because every time I go away and the chunk unloads and then I come back, they're breaking. They're just getting through. And I don't get it. Oh, no, no, no. You're not shooting me. You're gonna break crap. I mean, look at this. I built a wall all the way around it. Put some nice tiles in there. I thought it looked pretty good. Not great, but I thought it looked pretty good. And remember, I put the strongest wall that I could find, wall that I cannot currently break, in between them and us. And I haven't been able to go in there to see this yet. I don't know what I'm about to find. I literally have no idea what I'm about to find. Outside of a bunch of them. They broke through. The walls... What the hell? Look at them all! Okay, let them do their job. Get this one too, guys. This is just destroyed. They just wrecked it. So we need to rethink our kill zone because they don't seem to care about it. They do not care. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a wall up to keep them from coming in because this is currently very, very broken. All right, we're gonna have to go around to get to that. I forgot I made the room so that I could get access to the spot. Well, they broke that. I don't know how they broke that. They broke all those. Sure, why not? Oh, crap. No, that's the one. Okay. You guys shoot him, please? Oh, okay. Hold on. They're not there anymore. Okay, hold on. There. What a freaking mess. I should have picked up a chest. I did. I think at this point, I'm just putting the chest to the side because I gotta think. I'll put you like, because they broke this. This was not broken, and they broke this. This was not broken. Oh, I could just trash this. Let's try to put the things in that. Why am I carrying all that money? I have no idea why I'm carrying all that money. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Let's just try to get a lot of the scrap out of the way here. No, I'll be needing that eventually, anyways. I guess that's scrap. Oh no, I fished that. I fished that too. Please tell me I got the chest. Not get the chest. Okay, hold on. Let's just put all of the figurines in here for a moment. Figurines and keys are going to go in there. Oh, not that. Hold on, not that. We can scrap that. Figurines and keys. You know, I got the chest. There. It takes care of all the figurines and the keys. And let's go scrap a bunch of this crap. I suppose I could just sell it so I can get this done. Okay, yeah, you. There. No, we need to... Hold on, let me get this chest. We're going to move that one up to here because this is going to be that chest, which has all the stackables. Jeez. Chaos. This one also had valuables in it, so we can put those in here. Okay. Back to here. Seeds. No room anymore. Slime helm. I don't know if I got the slime helm. Did I get that? I think that's the one piece of the slime set that I did get. There it is. Yeah, that's the one piece I don't care about. Oh, now that I'm down here, I can scrap. Offhand stuff would be this. I just fished that up for the first time, so that's why it's not there. Anything else? A bunch of seeds. A whole bunch. That's why all the seeds aren't in there, because they're all there. Okay. Makes sense. Oh, new figurine. Nice. I mean, that doesn't help me much right now, but at least I got the figurine for that guy. That essentially cleans the floor up. There. There's another guy. So now what do we do here? Because this did not work. So let's think about this. Best I can figure. If the chunk is unloaded and you come back and there are mobs shoving up against the door like that, or the wall, excuse me, shoving up against a wall like that, which is what they were doing, then the wall is gone. And it doesn't even seem to matter if it's one wall. They just don't care. They're just very aggressive and will go through. And they go, especially that particular mob, they go where the items go. They are only killable automatically by things like projectiles. Like the turrets. The turrets take care of them okay. Somehow, the turrets keep getting shot. Or destroyed in some way, shape, or form. You can see. But not all of them, because these ones didn't. None of these got targeted. They're all in the same area. I don't know why they targeted these ones and not those ones. It might be because they were able to get up here by way of this particular pathway. That might... Ow. That's another thing. There is no area of effect thing for those mobs. They are immune to that. There is no... tile effect that will affect them through the conveyor belts. They're unaffected by acid through the conveyor belts. They're unaffected by magma. They're unaffected by anything. As soon as the slime things are under the conveyor belt, they are null and void, including the acid. The only thing that works is slowness, and that doesn't affect those guys right there. They just ignore it because they're on a conveyor belt. And they're an item, basically. Items go unabated, but we need to be more concerned about the items can be picked up by a drill or an arm. Arms and drills can pick up stuff through a wall if a conveyor belt pushes it into said wall. But only if it pushes it into said wall, because then it's basically part of the next tile. And it can pick it up through the tile. And they seem to I don't know if they target the arms and the drills. They'll target the drill if the drill damages them. Which it would. Because, alright, so... Like, okay, we need to break those, because they're not doing... The only thing that's actually getting here is these guys, and so it doesn't matter. I need to get rid of those in general anyways. They're completely pointless. The radiation does not matter. Hold on, let me... Get the right thing up here. That's just... We'll have like one radiation thing, I guess, because it will... If a mob does get through somehow, I guess that's fine. But it's the sentries and the gem guys that are the issue. And it feels like they're designed to not be farmed. They just break through walls. I don't think that's intended. I think they're just broken. Okay, let me... I'm just gonna... Wreck house. Because it's all broken. We're gonna have to rethink it anyways. Just empty. They're jerks. They are just jerks. I have not been playing for a long while, though. So I'm relearning everything. I was kind of hoping that some of the stuff would be, like, not in the game as it currently stands after releasing. I was wrong. This is how we test. We test. Plus, these guys did not exist when I left. They're new to me. I have never dealt with those until this particular run-through. So I couldn't have known what they were going to do anyway. I could not have known. New. Brand new. Yeah, okay, so let's go through and illustrate all the crap that's happening here. I'm going to actually get some of these because these are going to be good to illustrate so I can walk through, but we'll pretend they're clear tiles, okay? Nothing there? Okay. Give me that. And, I don't care. We'll use that for fake walls. Okay, so... I'm gonna just put down stuff here right now. Just, I want to start with a fresh slate for building, illustrating, and stuff like that. So let's just get rid of these. It's been a waste of time. I remember back when I used to think that was a good secure tile. All right. Okay, so for illustration's sake, I'm going to go ahead and do a way out right here. They're coming through on conveyors through here, right? And they're doing the weavy thing back and forth. If they come up to here, dirt is conveyors. Dirt is conveyors going into, we might as well do conveyors. Okay, they're coming through here. They're getting onto conveyors. When they hit a wall, I had everything here. I don't know why I had to move everything. When they hit a wall, And there's an arm on the other side of the wall. The arm can pick up the items on the other side of the wall because the items go into the wall and are picked up. The problem is twofold. But the main problem is those two guys. The twofold because they're two different guys. One is that the sentries have a lot of health and can do a lot of damage in general. And two is that the gem guys do a lot of damage, but also basically act as items. So anywhere the items go, they go. And when they come through in and we unload the chunk, it seems that they basically say, well, we're hitting this wall. This wall shouldn't be here. So the game, it doesn't matter the strength of the wall because we tried the strongest wall, breaks this wall, and then everything like escapes out here. And they start wrecking house. I don't think it's going to matter whether or not it is a wall or it's a hole. I think it's going to be the exact same issue because I think those guys are treated enough like items that they're going to be like pushed over into the edge here. And when you unload and reload the chunk, they're still going to be an issue. And it's worse than just going through that one block because all I was doing offline, all I was doing was fishing right here. Not that far away. Right here. Remember, they load the chunks to here. This is the chunk loading distance. Like this area is a loaded chunk. Okay? I was here. That's far within distance. That's perfectly legit distance for loading. And when I came back over here, maybe I walked away at some point. I don't entirely recall ever walking away. Maybe I walked away for something small and came back, so that made it loaded the chunks and unloaded them once. But I came back, and this wall was busted through, and this wall was busted through. Now, the actual wall or line of conveyors were like they were ending here and then hitting a wall here. And they broke this wall. Now, I find it interesting that they were then pushed in this direction and somehow then ended up through here. Which happens to still be in the same direction that they were being pushed. They didn't break any of these walls. They didn't break any of these walls. They didn't break anything down here. Only the stuff in the direction that they were being pushed. I don't know if that's coincidence. Doesn't seem to be. I don't know. I don't know. Also interesting, if we look here, none of this has been broken. I don't think. Man, they're freaking jerks. By the way, their attack is freaking broken. I hate those guys because they attack with that little explosion area, and after it dissipates, you walk by and take damage. The frick? You can even be on the other side of a wall and suddenly, bam, you're hurt for a huge amount of health. Like that. That's stupid. That's broken. And it ain't there's no, if that's intended, it's a really horrible system to set up right there. That's dumb. Anyway, I'm walking around just to confirm none of these walls are broken. They broke the wall. We did not leave loaded chunks. And they broke the wall. No, there is no mobs in there that can break walls. But they're not attacking me. They're not attacking. I don't think that's what it is. It might be a similar mechanic as to why they're doing it. No, because we're watching that. Especially because that's not it, Ryu. Because there's no other mobs in here. Once they got to this point, the only things that got through were the sentry turrets and the Mimikites. The Mimites, whatever you want to call them. I think they're Mimites. Which means there was no infighting. There was nothing to fight. They did not aggro. There was nothing in there to aggro them. So, okay. Here's my theory. This theory, I have no idea if it's going to work. Let the mobs come down here. Get shot at by the cannons. God, there's a bridge there. Okay. Come to here. Conveyor goes up here. Okay. Conveyor goes up here. Have an arm here. Have walls here. The arm pulls them from here and back that way through a safety zone where they can sit, where if stuff happens, stuff happens. If they go through this, they go back into here. Wait, can't do this. It needs to be here. Which means we need to remove this one, because I think... I don't actually know. There's a chance of them targeting that arm. In fact, they're probably going to target the arm in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. They seem to be... Yeah, powering that arm will be difficult. We'll figure it out. Whatever. Well, actually, if we were put it one block higher, that's easy. It powers through the wall. That wall is powered. Well, that wall is powered when there's an engine right here. There's no engine there because they blew it up. But we need to move it one away from the wall because the sentries hit the wall and blow crap up on the other side of the wall. You know, including me. No, because they seem to bust through walls. I think the key to this is whenever we possibly can, separate with void or water, whatever you want to call it. Water or void. They seem to pay attention to that more than walls. Because they didn't bust any of this stuff. None of this is busted because there's water in front of it. But we still need to protect that somehow. There's got to be some method to get the items out. There has to be a method to get the items out. Now this, if it doesn't work, the only thing we can use after this is us. We toss them onto a spike pit, and I just come over with a magnet now and again. Because there's nothing else I can do. You just can't kill them. We're going to need to change out one of the... We're going to need to shoot from that direction to here somehow. Either from the top down or from the right to the left to hit this spot. Because that's where everything needs to gather. And that's where we're going to need to shoot the most. I mean, since we're not using the crystals to do any damage, there's no reason to do this area to go around the crystals. That's completely pointless. There's no crystals. So we could just have them go up and down more and just have them end in a downward direction, which is dangerous. But what are you going to do? We could even have them... Ooh. I have an idea. Okay. So... No, hold on. Doesn't matter. Okay. Conveyor belt. To there. Once they hit here, empty spot, the bridges just to illustrate an empty spot that I can walk over right now. To get the items out, have a wall here to try to protect it as much as possible. Probably not going to work, but we're going to try and protect it as much as possible. We're going to then have a second arm to actually get the items out. So we're going to have a double protection thing. In fact, we should probably push this back by one so I could put the arm like here. That might be a good plan. Maybe a triple arm setup to go over a bunch of water. Yeah, I think that might be a good plan. Here, where the actual conveyor is pointing, and where they're eventually going to just launch over the side anyways, because they're going to frickin' do it, spikes. A platform for them to glitch onto with spikes on it that I can magnet from later on, if I care to. Because there's the only things that are going to be over there are going to be the Mimites and the sentry turrets, which do drop good items, but they're not items that I'm like not getting much of. I think we're getting plenty of whatever they're dropping. I think that is probably going to be about as good as we can make it. That's enough to test with. Okay. Now, hold on. I need to be able to get out of here, and I don't want to walk next to the door so that they don't frickin' shoot me. Wrong way with this scroll. Whatever. Well, wanted to get that, but that's fine. It was just for access. Okay. That's my plan. Planning out where everything's going to end up being. I think that might be a... We might want to move it over by one. Okay, so if we put an arm through a wall, like here. Okay, so the arm through wall here. Okay? Keep scrolling the wrong direction. Okay. Another arm through the wall. Here. I need more arms and stuff. I expect them to have broken it by the time I get back, too. Okay. Broken? Not broken. Okay, I don't know how they break it then. That's just weird. We're gonna need more of the good wall. A good non-breakable wall. Which, technically, as far as shooting it, which is what I'm actually worried about, is any wall. But it doesn't feel like it. So we're going to go ahead and get more of this wall right now. That here. Let me get more of the mold wall. Mold floor is what I'm going to do with it, actually. Okay. Oh, well, I did that wrong. So, here, here, here. Like that. All right. Evidently there was glass there. Should probably be using a bridge that I can find again. Think about that for a minute. Pause because they're going to spawn there in a minute. The mold guys. Okay, well, I want it to come from here, go down. And go back up. I think that's where it matters the most, right there. So we don't need any of that stuff. It's not really going to be able to go up and down here. In that case, we could just take out this, just go up here. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. And they'll get shot from up there, and they'll get shot from down there. With the most important cannon being that cannon right there. That's going to be the most important one. I think we're good with this. I am happy with that particular design. I just want to make sure there was glass there, actually, but we're going to put that back so I can get across there. Okay. I need more walls. The half walls. More stone fences. We need more of those. We can get rid of these three. Oh, I wanted to light up. That still didn't light up. Okay. Turn that one this way. I think that makes sense. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more turrets. I have 1, so I need to go make 3 more. I think I need to grab gears for that. Might as well do those. I think all the veins are exhausted too. I don't see any ores coming in. Go right here. We're gonna put a engine right here, power here. Lock this in. Lock this all in here. That part's done. This is as done as it's getting. Actually, hold on, let me rethink about this. We want to put the walls here. To protect those. remove that. That's done. Over here, I need more stone tiles for that. Oh, what, like 5? 4. I need 4 stone tiles. I think I have 0. Yeah, I have 0. I'm gonna go take a look at this down here too, see if anything's broken for that. I'm not even going to remove that right now. I'm just going to leave that as is. Just put a dirt wall. It's fine. You can't even tell it's a dirt wall. I did forget something. That needs a red a red wire right there. There. Where's the chest? Did I accidentally put the chest? I must have put the chest away. Yeah, I accidentally put the chest away. Let me go grab another one. There it is. We'll put that down for now. I just want to see it working. I already broke some. I'm gonna have to completely redo the wiring here. I'm full, aren't I? Moment, I can at least put an engine right here. I'm not gonna do more than that right now. I'm gonna go put stuff down. Scrap stuff. I think that's it. We're definitely gonna still have work to do with the rest of this. So I'll keep that on me for right now. Let's do this. Yeah. There. Cleared out. Stuff I can scrap if I can. This just ran for a while I was fixing it. So I might as well just clean it out a little bit. That should be in here. Alright, that's good enough for right now. Okay, well, the one thing that I know broke it before was walking around it. So let's go walk around it, see what happens. We walked around, we stayed here for a little bit for a fight. Hi, little guy. Now, we didn't dawdle. We just went right around here. We didn't move up. We didn't move down. We just went in a circle really fast. Okay. Not broken. Aim right here so we can make sure you don't break the engine. Motor. Whatever. Right here. Okay, fine. You're pretty good with the fishing. Okay. So far, so good. Of course. Well, I guess we can take that out. This has to go in. Alright, give me that. Here. Fine. There are rails in there, too. We can take those out. And that can go back. Oh, this was the this was gonna be the yeah, this was a storage setup. I remember. We got distracted by dying. Alright. I mean, I gotta get going soon anyway. Might as well fish. Let's go fish. Give it time to break. I think it was fishing here, trying to get a piece of the suit. Not worried at all about what's over there, going on over there right now. Nope. Totally secure in the idea that it's working just fine. I'm sure it's great. Squid out. Halfway there. I don't even know what the odds are of finding this particular piece of armor. I think it's armor. I don't even remember what it is. I said we're supposed to pull it out here. Good looking up real quick. That's another fish. Every time it says tracer, I'm wondering what that is, because I don't think of a tracer being a fish, because it doesn't sound like a fish at all. We're gonna have to make more food soon too. Some nice walking around food, because that's basically what I just use for everything anyways. I think I got like 8 left. I don't know how many of these fish I have either. Probably have 100 at least one of them. No, 57. Bottom tracer. 5.8 food. Or 10 food. Health every second. That's actually not a bad one to have. I'm assuming that's just a healing one in general. I mean, we still gotta cook with it to find out. Oh, good. Wooden pants. That's exactly what I've been looking for. Okay. Polished shell. Yay. Crescent necklace again. Okay. I think... Alright. Let's see if I can get 2 more levels and then we'll call it. As we're doing this, I of course remind everybody again that we're having intermittent streams for the next week. This week and next week. So it's like a 10-day period. Yesterday, I couldn't even stream at all. Tomorrow, I should be able to stream, but only for a little bit before I got to go again. Same with Sunday. Sunday is going to be the normal stream at night, but Monday through Friday is going to be maybe an early stream. Maybe. And that's it. That's all I'm going to have time for. After next week, things will be back to normal again. But expect there to be a lot of missed streams and stuff like that. Or either very short or missed streams for a while. And when we get back, I do plan on spending a lot of time on Gravitas because I'd like to get down there and do stuff again. Because I've been missing it. We're doing a lot of Core Keeper, a lot of Gravitas. That is my current plan. I almost did backpack battles today too, but I wanted to be able to make sure that I figured I would die faster in Noita than backpack battles. Ironically, I mean, I don't know about ironically, but funnily enough, I should say. Yeah. Okay, one more level, and then I'll be, the first 2 sections of the fishing area will be done. That'll be a good thing. Gotta be close. Halfway there. Why does that close every time? I thought that stayed open. If I do that, doesn't it stay open? Nope. There it is. There, first two are done. 10% chance for higher rarity fish to bite. I, of course, would like that. Reduced impact of slippery movement. Chance bait will not be consumed. Dodge chance. Fishing at a range. Damage against bosses after eating fish food. Just to get a fish on a hook. I don't know what I want to bother leveling up at this point. This is the two that I actually cared about the most. Everything else is just kind of extra. I guess that one's not bad. So work towards that. Slippery would be nice to not have. Chance bait will not be consumed. I guess that's pretty good too. Yeah. I guess. Oh, this is leveled up. Oh, this leveled up and I don't know what to put it in because I don't care. Oh, that. Okay. Alright, but I gotta go. How is this farm doing? They still all in here? They seem to be. That one's got a baby finally. Oh, I didn't want to pick that up. Still at 11 meat, so I don't think any of the new ones have any of them have died lately. Although this one should be at some point. If they do die and they get stuck on this conveyor down here, that'd be actually kind of weird. So I could pick up this stuff. Okay. No issues over here. One's broken through and started wandering around. Does not seem that way. Looks like it's pretty secure. Do these those fire whenever we walk in? That's actually weird. That's really weird that they fire whenever you walk in the area. Whatever. Okay. Alright, I gotta go. I will see you guys tomorrow. All bits, tips, and resubs. By you guys, we survived, but that's gonna do it. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a good one. Oh, I'm just gonna take a quick peek before I leave on the farm. Make sure it's not broken. They're not shooting. Oh, they shot that. I'll work with that later. Okay, bye-bye.